You like Trump? Good girl. You like Biden? Alright, let's see if we can take our amp apart right quick. This is not exactly what I call an amp at this point in time. It was sent to me in some very bad shape, this shape. The box it was in was tore up pretty bad. This fin's bent, which ain't no big deal. This is bent up pretty bad. It ain't too bad, but it's pretty bad. But the amp's in bad shape. The SO239, I don't know whether that's input or output, but that's completely out of it. The relays are loose on it. He's wanting to build another amp out of it. And pretty much the only thing savable is the transformers and caps. Looks like to me maybe the heatsink. Let's just put it like it's in pretty bad shape. Let's see what's underneath this bottom. Can't be too much, but it's got to be what holds the transformers in is the reason I'm taking it off. Look at the bolts. It's in the bottom of it. It's got bolts to hold the feet on. And the feet's adjustable like on a, I don't know. They could at least tighten them up and cut them off. But that's the feet on it. I don't know who made it. It says Squelch Buster 500. Sounds like a pretty cool name. I don't know whether this, well, this is a power cord. I don't know. This is probably to a fan of some sort. One of the switches are broke. Two of the switches are broke. The meter in the front is broke. It's got shit floating around down here. Screws and ferrite bead and everything. Alright. So let's just do it like this. Oh man, where's my where's my snips? Another pair of them. Alright. That's some nice Teflon wire though. a little too big. That ain't even hooked up. I'd say this is probably a 25 amp transformer. He's wanting this, he's wanting to use them in these caps, I guess, to make a amplifier. The rest of it really ain't no count. Like I said, maybe let's see if we can get this off here so y'all can look at it. Or he can look at it. It's not, he was wanting to fix it. I ain't saying somebody can't fix it, but I don't know who would. It's just too much trouble. Alright. I wouldn't even use the cord back off of it. It ain't really big enough. There's that pretty amp deck. I've seen worse, but this is getting pretty bad. If any of those 1446 is any good, I doubt it. All of them's different lights. Well, this one and this one's the same light. Well, actually it ain't. That's they did lights on them different back then. They're the ST 1446s. All of them's the STs. But this is an N, this is an N, that's an O, and that's an O. But that's a 496G, and it's a 602U. This is different, that's different, all of them different. This one is a RF parts one. This is the most recent one. I don't think nobody it kind of looked like it was dremeled out. But ain't none of that shit usable. These little transformers, it'll take both of them to run a 4-pill. I had to hook them up and load them out. See what we get on them. See how many amps you can get on the first one. And you can pretty much, might as well do both of them. But I want to put both of them individually on a good rectifier. And some good caps. So that's one. This is the AC side of it. This was DC side too. primary and secondary, but um, I reckon we have to load this up on a little. I reckon my damn I thought I had a big rectifier. Evidently I didn't use the last one of them I had. I don't know where my other stamps went. I ain't got no shirt on. I don't want to get too damn. But I'm at home. I do what the hell I want to. I could be sitting here naked for y'all. Y'all can't care. As long as you don't have to see me, you alright. Hell, I might start me one of them OnlyFans things. Surely somebody want to see my old ugly ass on there. Hell, they might pay me like $50 to put my clothes back on. Hey, still making money. It don't matter. Joe Biden will take it. Let's see how these people, when they get hit up for the PayPal money, we'll see how they like it. I done already got hit with one, got to fill out a 1099K for I think $75. And thank God it was only one. But it's bad now. They done raised the interest rate on shit. Money you had to borrow. They made it bad enough where you had to borrow money. They tax you. They taxing your PayPal and all that shit. They taxing every damn thing. You know, used to go friends or family, and You know, if you was giving somebody some money, they didn't charge you for it at one point in time, but now they do. But they taxing your 401k and all this shit really bad. Amy went to the doctor the other day. She was at work, cut her finger. Went to the doctor, emergency room. She couldn't get it stop bleeding, and it was just a small little cut, but she didn't know how big it was because it was bleeding so much. And she ain't got thin blood or nothing like that. It's just sometimes I've had mine today that I ain't got thin blood neither. None of that shit. Everybody I guess that actually does anything. You get cut every now and again, and sometimes you'll just bleed more than other times. It's like back in the day when we had gamecocks, and I can't remember where it was, what season it was. We'd cut the combs off of them, or the beards. I can't remember what part of the season was. I think it was different. It would be, I think, around fall time when we cut them. But we'd just go by the almanac, which we formed, so we went by that anyways, majority of the time. Over the years, Daddy knew majority of them when they was coming up anyways. But yeah, he could he could tell shit by the moon, because he done it for so long. Let's see what this is going. Come out to. And see if it's got a hum in it or anything like that. Where's mine? You know, I got to mess around with this little cord here. This one I got with my. It's a cord that you send you with I got 2 or 3 of them. I gave some on the way. Every time you buy a one of those little switching power supplies, what kind is it? Megawatt. That boy would send you one. It's pretty nice. Got an off and on switch on it. Let's put this black one all the way over here on this end, away from the ground. The line voltage. Common. Put that there. Put this cap back over top of it. I'll end up getting shocked anyways, probably. Alright. Let's take a cap. Yep. They got them little flat. Let's see what we can get out of this. Just for the sake of showing him, Mr. Edward. I've been watching this pretty cool thing on YouTube. It's Christian testimonies. People giving their testimony how they met God and all this stuff. Pretty good. Pretty good. You'd be surprised sometimes how people found God. Alright, this is a rectifier. We can only check it for a few minutes. I don't really give a damn if it blows it or not. It needs a piece of heat sink on it. I might go over here and look in a second and see if I find a piece of heat sink to tie it to bleed the heat off of it. So I'm going to put a load against it. It might as well. That would just be more money I'd have to end up spending. Which I ain't gonna use that kind on this anyways. Unless I have to. Surely he ain't gonna be that cheap. Come on, bitch. I heard on some of my videos, video made the other night, this microphone on this camera, which is only, it's closer to me than it is down here. I got the camera right here at my face and right beside of it. And it picks up me breathing and stuff like that, but it's going to, because it's the closest thing to me. So if y'all hear me breathing, don't think I got COPD or nothing, but hell, I might have. But as far as I know, I don't have it. I know my daddy and my uncles and everything died with it. So and some of them didn't even smoke. I don't know. I mean, all of them had they had something to do with tobacco products, but all of them actually physically smoked. Some of them dipped snuff, which was the girls and stuff, and most of the boys chewed tobacco, something like that. But I still think that stuff was put in tobacco to make it worse in the 70s, especially for taste anyways. I know I seen a heat sink there the other day. That I had I mean, there's one there, but there's one with 4 of them on it. And take that junk off anyway. I ain't checked them, I don't think. Some of them might be good. Use them for a backup. I'll check them here as well. You'd be surprised at shit you can use and still get a few years out of it. Alright. I ain't gonna put no heat sink on it. Alright, this is ground. No, that's hot. That's hot. This is ground. Let's see what the voltage on this thing's gonna be when that's rectified. It's got a cap on it. It's rectified, so a DC voltage. Alright. I don't feel no hum on it. It's putting out 21 volts. So that's pretty good. It's only got one tap on it though. So it's going to rest at that. It's 21.3 volts. And let's cut the power off to it. Let's run some cables to it to put a load on it. I'd say it's going to be 25 amps or so. Let me get this out here. It's turned off. Let's see. This shit out of the way. When you think you got enough table, you ain't got enough table. Which I got more of Yana, but my camera's over here at this one, so that makes a difference. should I use this meter? Because it's going to be off. And see, this is going to be hot. Do I have any cables anyone's already made up? I should. With some ends on it for test purposes only. I kind of gave somebody all my cables. They junked all of it. Let's see, that's one hot. Fuck it, I'm gonna use another hot. I like this cable better. Hold on, be cussing. Just keep an eye on it. Make sure I got one. The hot on the hot and the ground on the ground, which it really wouldn't mind. It's still gonna put a load on it. Put an amp clamp on it. Gonna check for the. It'll still. Well, if I do hook it up backwards, it'll be backwards on the meter over there. So I don't want to do that. But it still would pull a load on it. So. This is going to be the hot one. This is going to be the ground one, even though it's still red. Damn, this has got a little bit of everything on it. Some of these washers are for a lot of different things besides this. Alright, this is the ground. Put the ground over here. It's gonna burn the hell out of that metal. It's just buried any damn way. Well, the cap ain't never pulled down. Ain't got no bleed on it. Alright, it's gonna bury the hell out of that meter. It only goes to 16 volt. It's gonna bury the hell out of that. I need to go in there and put a switch on that and put a voltage double on it. I hadn't done it. Let's see. Oh, amp clamp. Alright. Alright. Turn it on. Of course, the meter's buried over there for the voltage. So, I don't know if we ought to trust that one or not. Let's try this here. It's too much shit. And maybe y'all can see that. And put the ground here. Put the hot here. 21 volt. Let's start putting a load on it. $47 amps, more than I thought. It'll drop down. It's dropped down to about 14.2. and it's pulling what was that, 40, let's say 40 amps. So got 80 amps out, I ought to be able to pull a, I don't feel no humming out of it. It'll pull right at 50 amp. Pretty easy. I don't feel no humming out of it. It's fine, this one is. So, I smell that carbon pile. So this one's good. That one's good. Alright, we gotta get this shit switched over to the other one. Need a bleeder on it right quick. Need to bleed that down. Where's my damn chokes? Oh. Use a block resistor for the time being. It won't take but a second anyway to bleed it down. That's enough. I can touch my soldering iron to it and won't hurt it. Which I don't, it shouldn't backfeed through there anyways. But I still don't want to risk burning the tip up when it's everything's done went up Joe Biden high. So I'm gonna put a clean bill of health on this one. I got 50 amp out of it, so I'm going to put 50 amp on the top of it. Good to 50 amps. I can't believe I got that out of it. Some of the stronger ones, the bigger ones, I don't even get that out of. So I'm pretty amazed at what I got out of it. So, if I get both of these, and both of these are good, I'm sure it probably will be, it'll pull the hell out of a one before. So, that's a positive. And I think it's what he's wanting me to build him. If I can remember. I don't understand why everybody thinks that I should remember something when they told me about it and they wait 3 and 4 months before they come back to it. Get up the money, this, that, and the other. And that's not the problem. I don't care about that. It's just that, oh, you don't remember what we talked about? Well, no. No, I don't. Shit, I talk to myself and I forget. I can go upstairs and forget what the hell I went upstairs for. But, I mean, if I sat there long enough, I'll remember it. But, I mean, I've talked to quite a few people that's younger than me that say they do the same thing. So, no. I mean, with all the stuff I got on my mind, I still haven't put my truck together. I want to put it together. I went out there and soaked the lifters, and I got them soaking. And So I'm gonna go out there and put them in tomorrow. I gotta put them in the lifter trays and put them down in there, but I'm gonna clean it up. And with Amy working, and she is coming home late in the evening. Poor thing goes to work at like 5 o'clock and don't get home to like 5 o'clock, and only gets in like 10 hours. 2 of the hours is pretty much driving 45 minutes out, 45 minutes back, and that's if it's no traffic. So Alright, it's on. I don't feel no hums. 2143, pretty much identical to the other one. Alright, let's put a load on it. Alright, 43 at 14 volts. Now this one ain't as strong as the other one. .14 volt flat, about 40 amps. This one ain't as strong as the other one. I thought it'd be a little different. It usually is different. So you're going to have about 9 amps. Still good for a 1x4. Just a regular 1x4. And I need to get up with him. He's got He thinks I probably done used them. I don't know what he thinks, but these transistors was set with it. They still new and everything. I hadn't messed with them. 2 455s and 2 2290s. I think he told me to send them to him. I hadn't got a chance yet. I mean, I've had a chance, but I forgot, and then I remember, and then I forget, and then I remember, and then I forget. But when I remember, I'm off somewhere. I'm in town, walking around in Walmart, or something jogs my memory, and, or either I remember and I ain't even nowhere close to having that done, or I'm doing a video and I remember it. That's just the way it is. So see, I'm going to say you got about 90 amps of transformer. You got 2 caps. I didn't even look at them. Let me look at them and I'll tell you what you got. I'd say it ain't too much. There's a 30 volt, which is enough. Surge 40. What's the capacitance on that? Can't see it up underneath the cap. The more of this you got, the better, y'all. More than I thought it was. 3300 microfarad. So uh, you got two of them, which is okay, I guess. See, that's decent. You got two of them. So that'll work. I bought me a bunch of them things. I'd say 60 or 70 of them. Three-pole bus foil. Pretty cool. They old cheap ones, but hell, everything's like that now.